Welcome to the Gonna Be Rickard Recreation Complex. Pad B, this is game number 2 of the playoffs for the under 11 AA Clarington Toros. Finished off Oshawa 4-1. They finished off Oshawa 4-1 on Monday night, and now they've got a matchup with Peterborough. Only one regular season loss during the season for the under 11 AA Toros. They kicked out into the playoffs after winning their first game, and now they've got to do it against Peterborough. Starting goaltenders, it's going to be Poirier in goal for the Toros again, and Harvey is at the other end for Peterborough. Late pass is up there for Luchka's drop pass over there to the side. Comes a chance to bring this in, dropped off by Courier up over the line, taken away by Peterborough through center. Trying to get around Declan Jackman here for the chance. He's going to get pushed behind the net where Stevenson's going to collect it. Over there for Tyler McEwen. Miller is over there to try and take it away from Moffat, and Jackman tried to chip it away, and Jackman tipped it to himself. 2 back the other way with Nolte. Jackman looking for the first shot. Nice dangles, but can't pull it to the forehand there. Couldn't get a shot on net. Bouncing puck there as Peterborough try to get this away. Knocked down at center, though, by Wenzelbach, who tried to backhand it in. Here's a pass over here for Clark out of his reach, and Stevenson will try to dump this off the boards. Stevenson in a battle over here with Clark to try and get the puck, and Pierce has it. Pierce not out of the zone, kept in there at the line. Good job to hold it in, but taken away back again by Pierce after turning it over, and now he gets a chance here to corral that bouncing puck. Here comes Pierce with the loose puck now behind the net. He's guarded off on that left side from behind the net. That gets slapped around Brown to the other side. Curring looking for a chance to get it out, and that skips over the line. Back up with 2 the other way. Haberling's going to go to the net as well. Going to look for the pass to the side. Kicked up a heavy rebound. Haberling can't put that in, as it's right at the side. He couldn't get a stick on it. Capped in there again by Nolte on net. Harvey steers that one off to the left. Another turnaround shot. That got blocked before it hit the goal. Peterborough gets a chance to clear this out. Getting up here over the line. McGrath going to try to be the first one here in the corner and take it away from Ramondi. He's getting sandwiched in behind the net, and this will get chipped out through center. Good job there. Sticking right to his man. Knocked down here from their own end. Looking for that loose puck to get it is Eli Burns out up over his own line. Burns comes up over the blue line now. Try to get a shot. That goes behind the net. Luchka's going to take this ricochet off the boards and push it down low. Moffat taken off his feet. Still loose here for Moffat. Can't get a shot to the net though. Good block on the way through. Here comes a chance back up the other way and swept back into the corner. From the left side, he's going to lose it. And behind the net, right forward! Stopped by Poirier! Great stop by Logan Poirier. His biggest test of the game so far. Face-off now is off to his left. Peterborough get that in the corner. Look up in front. Reed couldn't get the pass. Here comes Nolte now. Nolte getting up here with Wenzelbach through center ice. And Jackman as well joining the respite. Bumped off there was Nolte. Effort for Wenzelbach. Backhand. Stopped there by Harvey with a right pass save, and he finds it before the rebound gets poked in. Face off now stays in the Peterborough end off to the right. Jack Courier to take this draw. Gets won by Peterborough. Big defensive win in the corner. Knocked down and behind the net. Played almost 4 minutes here of period number 1. From that right corner now. Kept that play by Peterborough. Trying to get after this loose puck up over the line. Good job here by Nolte. Sticking great to him and avoiding a penalty. Stevenson picks it up behind the net. Around the boards. Clark is on the wall to try and keep it in. Comes free at center. Gets around Reed. Trying to get around Zazas as well. Here's a chance for Nolte. Stop there. Closing up the pads was Harvey with that stop. Clearing it out over Clark's stick. Clark gets it back again. Clark is over through center trying to get around the defense. Clark a shot. Stopped there by Poirier with a blocker arm. Haberling tried to get after it now. dropping it off to the side, and here come the Toros out of their own end. That's going over Andrew down the ice, and we'll get a stoppage. No icing on the play. Gets called off. Now it's a late icing call, and it'll come back to the Toros end. No, a penalty coming up for tripping. So our first power play is coming up on a tripping penalty, and it's going to go to Peterborough's Clark. Face-off is off to the right of Harvey. Courier trying to win that draw to start off the power play. It's off to the corner. This is kept in, though, by Eli Burns. A shot whistled wide. This is going to come around the boards. This is going to be a chance here for Peterborough to start this up through center. Gets chipped past the man and back to the corner from behind the net. First one trying to get back there and get away from the defender. Got to get around a few of them, including Piers there at the side. And it's Declan Jackman with it. Jackman cuts to the slot. Jackman! Fired it just wide through that slot area. Jackman back, out in front, and Haberlin can't get a stick on it. Jackman all over there on this shift. Puts it back in behind the goal, where Zavitz tried to get it out. But it gets kept in. Jackman with it. Face-off circle shot. Stopped by Harvey. Toros get that loose puck. Walking out. Shot is Courier. Score! Jack Courier buries it past Harvey. And the Toros jump out 1-0. Toros special teams clicks to open up this game on a power play goal by Jack Courier. From behind the net goes Liam Stevenson, trying to get this up out of their own end. Ducey going back after this for Peterborough behind his own net, trying to get after that loose puck behind the goal. Finding that loose puck for Peterborough as they try to start it out. Up over the line is Wolf, trying to dump it deep. From behind the net it goes. It's going to be over here at the side, trying to get to this loose puck in front. Buchner's waiting in front there for a pass. It's going to get picked off. Stevenson can't get it. Another one chance here for Reese Kring, but Buchner over that, trying to get after that loose puck. Stevenson chipped it over there for Knox. Luchka to try and get it out and couldn't. Another opportunity to clear, and this one comes through center. Trying to split through four Toros. Toros get that, and Kring fires it out past Ducey down the ice. Ducey picking this back up in his own end. Gonna look for a pass. Rink wide for Wolf. Wolf's gonna kick this one to his stick and try to make his way through the blue line. That shot got blocked on the way through by Tyler McEwen, who picks that up. McEwen now from his own end. He's gonna overskate it. Put back into the corner there by Anderson. Around the boards, Wenzelbach tried to keep that in. There's a shot that got knocked down by Declan Jackman. Clark, back in. No getting to the net. Rowan Ramondi blocked that behind the goal. Toro scooped that up. Over here for Wenzelbach. And Emma Wenzelbach just going off on the shift change, just dumps it in. Peterborough picked this up in their own end and look for the pass for Clark. Clark's going to accept it at center and now bring it in and backhand it deep off to the Toros corner. Dustin McDonald is on it. Around the boards over Kring's stick. Try to get it out and he sweeps it out through center. Ducey takes control of it and puts it down for icing. Jack Courier now to take this draw. Wins it cleanly. Looking for a shot from the line. Good luck for a redirect just wide. Haberlin couldn't get a stick on it for a redirect. Here comes a chance now for Pierce to lead that out. His lead pass for Brown was picked off though by Eli Burns, who's coming in. Burns, shot, stopped there by Harvey, who's going to handle that one in his glove hand. Declan Jackman to take the draw. It gets one though by Peterborough. Jackman still up at forward with Logan Poirier out with injury, and Toros are also without Kenny Young due to illness for this game. So Toros are two men short in this one. Lurchka for Jackman. Jackman's in! Fired it into the netting, but the wrong one as he put it in behind the goal. Off the netting behind the net. Face-off is off to the left now. Trying to win this job. Bounces it right in front. Moffat was trying to get a stick on it, but it's going to get covered up, though, by Harvey in front. Jackman to take the draw. Found by Peterborough. Put it in behind the net on the back end. And behind the goal, going to race after his man in the right corner. We're in the last minute of play of period number 1. Racing after this is Raimondi and Martin on the other end for Peterborough. Martin trying to win the battle on the left side. Getting some help with Wolf. Buchner tried to get a shot on that. Knocked down by Liam Stevenson. Stevenson's backhand trying to get it out. As Luchka couldn't get it. Stevenson. Jackman lost it. Here comes a chance for Wolf to try and make his way through, but he's guarded well. This is going to be the first Toros penalty of the game, and it's going to come for head contact. 26 seconds remains here in period number 1. Peterborough go to the power play, but Toros try to get that out, but it got kept in at the line. They've got Reed sitting up in front of the net, coming over here at the side. Looking to get it back here. Back down left for Reed, and that fires around the corner for Clark. Clark has control of it from the right side. Throwing it to the goal. Nice read as the Toros pick it off, and that is going to do it on that clearing attempt down the ice. We've only got one goal in that first period. It belongs to Jack Courier on a power play as the Toros take a 1-0 lead, but have a penalty kill for 1:33 to start the second. Period number 2, kickoff. It's Andrew has a loose puck. Try to dump it up here for Peterborough to dump it in the zone. Back for Andrew. No shot just yet. He pushes it off to the right. Tried to put it in behind the goal. It goes in behind the net. Peterborough controlling it. Looking for the shot. Comes off to the corner for Clark. Clark is trying to jam it up in front, and nobody was there to accept the pass, but the Toros can't clear as Wenzelback couldn't get it out. Clark is on that loose puck, but finally turned it over. Eli Burns now looking for some open ice to go. Burns through center ice. With a couple of moves, he's in. Short-handed and finally can't get around that last line of defense before he's taken down. Late pass for Robinson through center. Robinson tries to make his way around the defender, but he's not going anywhere. Robinson to Clark. Shot. Kick save with a stick by Poirier. Around the boards it goes, kept in by Peterborough. Push back in behind the net here for Reed. Back to the line. No shot. Getting it over here for Zavitz. Zavitz a shot. Right pass save there by Poirier. It's at the side, and Logan Poirier has got a hold of it to get a whistle. Face off now is off to the right of the goal. Toros get that loose puck and clear it down the ice. 8 seconds left to go, so that's going to do it for this Peterborough power play. Miller picks it up in his own end. Try to get this around Nolte and can't. Declan Jackman was in there as well. Here's Tyler McEwen. McEwen was pressured on, turns it over, and couldn't get to the net though is Martin. As that goes off to the corner from behind the net. Toros get that loose puck though. Buchner's going in behind, but we're getting a penalty coming up, and this one will come for body contact. Jack Courier now to take this draw. Wins it cleanly back line. Here's a shot by Jackman blocked. Haberlin can't pull the trigger. It tipped out. Back up through center comes Martin, but he's got to get around Declan Jackman. Yeah, it ain't happening, but Jackman's going to the box, so that'll even things up. It was only a 13-second power play as Jackman goes to the box for tripping. There's a shot that got blocked. Trying to race this up through center now. 2 Toros coming up over the line. Wenzelback's the trailer as well with Haberling. As Haberling will try to get this loose puck first in the corner. Here comes a chance for Martin to try and bring it in. It's over here at the side. Martin is trying to get after it from behind the net. There's nobody there but a Toros jersey to try and get rid of it and get it out. Andrew did his best to try and knock it down, but could not. Wenzelback picks it up and dumps it over the line. Patrick Haberling. There's a knockdown with a high stick. And that's where we're going to stop the play. Face-off will be off to the right of the goal. One cleanly. McEwen, shot! Stopped by Harvey. And he's going to allow no rebound. Have one cleanly. McEwen tries another shot. But once again, Harvey has the answer by making that save. Face-off is off to the right. Courier tried to win another job, but this one got won by Peterborough from behind the net. We'll look for Brown at the side. Brown tried to get it out, chipped it out through center. But it goes back in behind the net. And that's where it's going to get picked up here by Peterborough's Miller. That got knocked down. Courier, the lone goal scorer here in the game in the first period on a power play goal, tried to do the work. This is coming over here to the side. Captain though by Tyler McEwen, who's had a couple of shots here on the shift. Now he walks it out. McEwen might get another shot, but this one will be nowhere in the net. Reed picks this up. Tried to get it out. It goes over the line. Here comes the chance back up the other way, but just dumped in by Brown and behind the net. 5 seconds left on the Peterborough penalty before a 10-second power play. And then Jackman will be set loose. Zavitz going back in his own end. Over here at the side, uses defensive partner Ducey, who's going to try and go with it. Ducey now for Reed. As I try to dump this in, it goes over the line and back into the corner. Stevenson is going to scoop this up. Stevenson looking for a chance to clear this out. Getting around a few defenders here for the chance with a lead pass for Kring. Out of his reach. From behind him is McEwen. He beats through one. He's trying to get through two. Shot on net. Kicked off there by Harvey behind the goal, but McEwen's on it. McEwen back to line for Jackman. Here's a shot. Stopped there by Harvey, who's got a hold of that screenshot by Jackman. Jackman now won that cleanly. Ramondi's shot. Went for the redirect. Nobody could get the stick on it. Burns will keep this in though. Jackman was hood up. Here's Eli Burns, a shot. Stopped there into the Peterborough crest of Harvey. Jackman tried to win the draw. He does. Goes off to the corner with him and Reed. Behind the net went Kring after that behind the goal. Chance to put this around the boards, and Kring was over there as well. This goes back for Burns in his own end. He'll get followed by Clark, so he's got to take his time and spin away. He lost his balance. Over here for Kring. Trying to get it out. Tipped it out. Two coming up. Declan Jackman leads the rush. Jackman. Shot. Stopped there by Harvey. He played the shooter and guessed well as he stopped Jackman's shot. Jackman put around the boards here for Clark. Trying to get it out. It's up there for Robinson to try and get through, but Ramondi's in his way. Here comes Ramondi over the blue line. Ron Ramondi with a little roller on net, taken away by Peterborough. Pick off. Here's Courier. Courier can't set it up in front. Nolte was waiting on his own. Courier now cuts out. Courier shot. Blocked it off there by Harvey, who got his arm on it. Capped in by Dustin McDonald with a shot. That goes in wide. Comes around the boards for Wenzelbach. Back to the blue line. All Toros now with pressure. Kicked off there by Harvey though. Wenzelbach back on it. He's pinned in the corner, but Wenzelbach sets free. Courier walking out. Pass out of the reach. Or he had a wide open net staring at his face. Here comes the chance now for Robinson. From their own end goes Stevenson, picks him that up. Liam Stevenson with a late pass for Liam Nolte. Can't get around the defender though, as it's here at center. Butcher got that over there to the side. Here comes Peterborough dumping this into the corner. Martin is going to try to be the first one there. This is Wenzelbach who will put it back in behind the net. Martin is over there in the corner. Right foot, Buchner, shot. That didn't get through, it hit a stick. And behind the net, another Toros penalty. This will come to Liam Stevenson for tripping. And behind the net went Clark, and Stevenson touches the puck, and now he'll go to the box for 2 minutes for trip. Face-off now is off to the left of the Toros end. One cleanly though by Peterborough. Ducey back down low from the face-off circle. Setting one on that stop there by Logan Poirier. Captain at the line though by Andrew. Another chance to clear. Andrew will keep that in as well. Over here for Ducey. Ducey a shot. That went wide of the right pad of Poirier. Trying to keep this alive here in the corner. Back in behind the goal. That's for Martin. Martin up in front. Clark a shot. That gets stopped by Poirier. He had to look behind him, but lucky for him, there's no puck in behind. It's somewhere in his equipment area. Buchner now to take this draw here against Declan Jackman. Buchner wins it. Back to the line. Looking for a shot. Went for the redirect and can't. Wenzelbach is on this loose puck to try and get it out. Andrew having none of that. Kept that alive. From behind the net when Eli Burns. He had to avoid a collision in behind the net to try and get it out. Got picked off there. Back to the blue line. Here's a shot. Stopped there by Poirier who kicked it off. Another chance to try and clear. It's Burns now. Burns. He'll clear it. Trying to win this race is Jackman. But he's not going to beat Ducey to the puck. Here comes Martin now with 3. Martin, Wolf, and Reed bringing it in, but chipped off their stick and down the ice. From behind the net. Peterborough control it here behind their own goal now with Andrew. That stretch pass is up through center for Wolf as he tried to bring it in. Taken down there at center. So that's Clark who's taken down. From the Peterborough bench, it gets tipped in, and here's McEwen. Tyler McEwen in his own end will clear it. All the way down the ice. From behind their own net, he's going to start this. Going to look to start this through center with Bursey. Bursey to the side for Clark. A shot on net, caught, and held on to by Poirier. Face-off was deep in the Toros end. They've killed off another penalty to Stevenson. Trying to win this battle in the corner though. But Peterborough trying to be right on that puck. Trying to tip it out, he does. Courier now going to skate with it. Going for a skate through center, drops it off for Ace Kring. Kring now going to look for a shot on net. Stopped by Harvey, who's up against the post to corral that. Face-off is coming off to the left of the goal, and one cleanly back from McEwen. Went for the tip in front, but went out of his reach. Here comes another chance for a pass. Not out. Kept alive by Kring, who's going to fire it wide, though. Around the boards. Trying to go after that loose puck on the left-hand side. That is Courier trying to make his way through. From the left corner there, trying to dig that puck out through some feet. Back for Haberling. And Haberling is going to lose it behind the net to Pierce. But now Courier gets it. Jack Courier looking for somebody to give it to. Sets it up in front, but nobody there. Courier back on it. Jack Courier from behind the goal. Tripped up. Here comes a penalty. Coming to Peterborough. And the fans in behind the net, they call the penalty as well. Face-off off to the right of the goal. Toros trying to take advantage of a power play. In front, just wide by Courier. Kept alive here on the left side. Right on net by Burns or Haberling, sorry, right on net. Stopped there by Harvey, who held on to it. Courier again to take this draw. Wins it cleanly. They're trying to go back to the line for Burns, but it gets tipped out. Good job there by Robinson to clear it. From their own end goes Burns after it. To the side for Declan Jackman. Jackman through center with Courier now. Here comes Jack Courier over the line. Courier wide, stuffs it in, tried to stuff it from the side, but tied up against the post goes Harvey to keep things out. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Won by Peterborough, and Clark clears it. From their own end goes Eli Burns. Burns from his own end now has control of it. Will come over here to the side. They'll move it in here for Courier. Courier hasn't been going to the net, but he takes it behind the goal instead. Looks up in front. Can't pass it in front of the net. And this is out. Here comes Eli Burns now. Burns through center. Trying to make his way in. Eli Burns right in the face-off circle and can't shoot. Chipped off his stick. Clark can't clear it. Toros now get it. Here's a shot. Right in front of the net. Somebody trying to get it. Luchka with a big opportunity. Closed down there by Harvey. Face-off now is off to the left of the goal. One cleanly back to line. McEwen Here's another chance. Reeks. Kring couldn't find the back of the net there. Found and dumped. Not out. McEwen held the line. Stevenson trying to get there first, but chipped by him. Is able to stay up. Give it to Ace Kring. Kring from the side. Shot! Just missed over the corner. Found by Peterborough. Cleared by Peterborough. Past McEwen down the ice. 10 seconds left to go on the penalty as Poirier comes out to play it. Drops it behind the net. That'll do it for the Toros power play. Here's Martin keeping that alive. Back down low. Here's Martin again out of his reach, or he was right in the slot area. Ace Kring now. Kring dropped it off. Picked up here by the Toros through center and dumped into the corner. In behind the net it goes. First one trying to be here behind the goal and take it away. Comes over here to the side. Got to skate with it to try and make his way through. It's from center here. Toros try to get it out. Goes behind the net for Eli Burns. Burns with a nice move to get around a defender and try to get it out. Martin picked it off. Martin trying to get a shot and can't. But we're getting a penalty coming up here to Eli Burns for tripping. Face-off is off to the right. There's actually a penalty for hooking to Burns. Buechner tried to win the draw. Ramondi puts it around the boards. Gonna look for an open lane and clears it down the ice. No ice. From behind the net. Skating after it is Declan Jackman. Jackman tried to set it up in front. From behind the goal, gets taken away though by Zavitz. Zavitz with a lead pass through center. It comes over here to the side, where it gets picked up by Reed trying to make his way through. Reed is on the right side to try and get it back to the blue line. Zavitz keeps that in somehow. Another chance for Ramondi to clear, and this one will find its way out. From their own end now. Over here for Zavitz. Zavitz's pass is through center and back into the Toros end, where Stevenson collects it. Stevenson trying to win the battle, but he can't. Right in front, back to the line. Ducey, shot! However, the glove hand of Poirier. Try to get it back here to the blue line now. They go back to the line for Ducey again. Ducey's going to try another shot at it. Back off block. Ducey again. Ducey to the front of the net. Looked for a redirect and can't get it. Reed is in there to try and get to it. Reed for Ducey. No shot. Over here for Andrew. Andrew can't get through with the puck. Backhanded and out. 25 seconds left to go here in the second period. Cleared up and over all the way down the ice. Receiving it from behind his own goal. We'll push it over here to the side. Kept alive though by Jace Moffat, who put that in behind the net and kills off the rest of the time here in this second period. There was no scoring in this second, but both teams had quite a few opportunities, including some great power play chances by the Toros, but nothing got by Harvey. Still 1-0 in favor of the Toros, heading to period number 3. Period number 3 now from the Rickard Arena, Pad B. Close game here between the under-11 AA Toros and Peterborough as that's offside. Faceoff comes outside the blue line now and won by the Toros. Knocked down a foot. Here comes a chance now to skate with it. Through center, coming up over the blue line. Right in front, but nobody's there to take the pass. Kept in by Tyler McEwen. He was tangled up and had the puck taken away from him. McEwen again tried to keep it, held the line just in. There's a quick shot. Rebound at the side and just out of the reach. Good job there by McEwen. Haberling tried to win the battle in the corner. Patrick Haberling, or Jack Courier, that gets turned over. Chipped into the Toros end, and here comes Tyler McEwen with it. McEwen gonna look for a pass. It's for Patrick Haberling, but out of his reach. Haberling will get this back up behind the net and lose it. Here comes Peterborough now with a chance to clear. Through center comes Reed. Can't get through the defense as that goes over the stick of Zavitz. Back into the zone. Gonna look to jam this in front because nobody was in front of the net for Jackman to give it to. Taken away by Clark. To the side. Gonna look for some open ice for Reed over the blue line. Reed trying to spin away and dropped it off. Here comes a chance now from the face-off circle now. Ramondi following his man behind the net. Coming around here to the boards. Cut off there at the wall. Stevenson tried to get it out, but it's a turnover to Clark. Clark can't shoot it. Kept alive. Jackman doing his job and tipped it out. Good job by Declan Jackman there to clip it out. And leads to a rush back the other way, but picked off. Peterborough skate with this through center ice through the neutral zone. Around Nolte, dropping it off. Looks for a shot. That gets stopped by Poirier. And he's got a pounce on that loose puck in his blue paint area. Jack Courier now to take this draw. Coming over here to the line. Picked off as they clear it out. Here comes a chance back up through center. Here they come. This is let in by Nolte trying to get a shot away. Nolte's pass is out of the reach, and here comes a chance back up the other way. Let out here by Robinson up over the blue line. Robinson 2-on-1, and the odds are against him. McDonald clears it. Andrews got to hustle after the puck. The Windsor back following him as he takes it in behind the goal. That pass was almost picked off, but Maroon Sweaters lead it in. Late passes over the stick, though, of Martin. And the Toros, Eli Burns gets it. Trying to find a lane to get it out of his own end. Miller was in there as well, but over his stick. Eli Burns passes it, but was out of the reach of Nolte, so he's got to rush after the puck. In behind their own net they come. Leading it out and skating with it is Robinson. Firing it in to the Toros corner behind the net. Goes Rowan Ramondi. He's followed by Martin. And Buchner trying to go after that loose puck. And here comes a chance now to try and get to it. At the side here was Tyler McEwen. Was in a battle against Buchner. Couldn't get to the net. And then McEwen gets taken down as that is road to the goal and didn't get there. Captain Ramondi. His shot hit a stick and didn't make it to the net. Rolled wide. Haberling in front for Tyler McEwen. McEwen winds up his shot. Stopped there by Harvey. Declan Jackman now to take this draw. Trying to keep it in with Stevenson at the blue line. Did his job to hold the line and keep it in the Peterborough end. Jackman and Haberling behind the net. Around the boards, this is Ace Crane cutting it off. Jackman can't set it up in front for Haberling. From behind the goal goes Peterborough to try and get it out. But it's picked off by Declan Jackman, though. Jackman going to look for a shot to the net, but can't get through to the goal. Taken away by Peterborough as they try to make their way through Dustin McDonald. McDonald chip past him, and it's a rolling puck that Crane tried to get to. But it's brought over the blue line here by Pierce. Chipped off his stick. Toros have it in their own end with a lead pass. This is through center for Patrick Haberling. Haberling going off on the change, so just dumps it behind the Peterborough net. The Toros make their change here. Luchka tried to do something there with the puck as this gets knocked down here from center by Ramondi. Going to try and drop it off here for Jace Moffat, trying to make his way through, but he's taken down at center. Through center ice, here he comes. Chance to bring it in here for, and we're getting a penalty coming up. It'll come for holding. Andrew gets the penalty, actually for Peterborough, for holding. He tried to sneak off to the bench, but the ref caught him and issued the penalty call. Face-off is off to the right of the goal as Courier tried to go. Back to the line for Declan Jackman with no shot. Jackman keeps this alive. Drops it off for Burns, who dropped it off. Back for Burns. One-timer. Stopped there by Harvey as it goes up in the air. He catches his own rebound. Jack Courier now to take this draw. Try to get it back to the line. Kept alive there by the Toros. They throw into the goal. Turnaround shot. It's going to be Windsor back. Windsor back and Jackman out there as well. Trying to keep this alive. Walking out. Here comes the chance. A shot. Just whistled wide and over the goal. Tried to pick top corner and missed. Chance to clear it out. but it's kept in at the wall. Peterborough get it and clear it. Here comes a short-handed chance for Clark. Clark's going to try and go here for Peterborough, and he scores. Clark fires it through the 5-hole, short-handed, and we're tied at 1. So both teams have a special teams goal now. Toros have a power play goal, and now Peterborough's got a short-handed goal. That one's going to Clark to tie things up here at 1, as we're in for quite a finish for these two teams. That's going back down the ice and back off to the corner. Still a Toros power play for 40 seconds as McEwen gets it. McEwen moves it over here to the side, trying to find some open ice here. Makes his way around as Liam Stevenson tried to get it. Stevenson, shot! Didn't make it through to the net. Might have caught a piece of Harvey. Thrown to the goal and out of the reach. Toros try to get this loose puck from behind the net. Lurchka's going to try to go after it as well. Around the boards, kept in by Tyler McEwen. Lurchka will get this puck behind the net. Lurchka, no one to give it to. Gives it to Kring. Shot, flagged, and knocked down by Harvey. Jack Courier now to take this draw. Off to the right of the Peterborough end. He'll get kicked out of the draw. Now it's going to be Jace Moffat to take it. Moffat trying to win the draw and can't. McEwen tried to go after it here. Couldn't get to it as they're going to try and tip it out. Here comes a chance to go back into the Toros end. Tyler McEwen after this. McEwen has Buchner on him as Buchner tried to get it up in front. Buchner couldn't find anybody to get the puck to. Toros get away with it. Trying to skate with it is Jack Courier. Courier through center ice. Buchner's going to catch up to him and try to take the puck away. From behind the net. Toros are getting a penalty coming up here from that corner. Now it gets touched up there at the line by Courier, and it's going to be a body contact penalty. Face-off now is off to the right of Logan Poirier. Trying to clear it out. Got kept in there by Peterborough, though, as Buchner couldn't get to it. Toros get it out on that backhand, as Ducey's got to come back here to get this. Ducey just takes us from behind the net. Now 7 minutes exactly left to go here in the third period of a 1-1 game. From their own end. Taken down there was Moffat. Here comes a chance for Wolf. Wolf with a shot. Fired it in wide. Trying to go top left corner and missed. Kept in here by again Peterborough's Martin. Martin tried to go around the defender behind the goal. Taken off his stick by Burns. He'll try to find a open lane, but not out. Good job by Andrew. Held that line. From the slot area, though. Can't shoot it. Another chance here for Liam Nolte. Nolte through center ice here. Going to try to make his way through. Liam Nolte is wide. Takes it in behind the net. Nolte is off in the left corner now. Nolte trying to get one to the front of the net, but can't. But he has been right on this puck the whole time, but now turned it over. 3 Peterborough players are back, led by Wolf, Martin, and Reed. There's a shot, and it squeaks through Poirier, and Peterborough grabbed the lead, 2-1. Two goals here by the third period by Peterborough have now pushed them up by a goal, and the Toros are back on their heels now. That gets pushed past Raimondi in behind the net. As Raimondi is taken into the boards behind the net, and that'll be a penalty coming to Peterborough. Robinson is the one that gets the penalty, and the Toros will take a timeout, and so will we. Face-off will be off to the left as the Toros start off this power play. Won by Peterborough, though. Chance to clear, and they do, all the way down the ice. Behind the net it goes now. Trying to pick up this loose puck from behind their own net. The stretch pass, Wenzel back. Wenzel back now for Courier. Over the blue line is Jack Courier, swept off his stick by Zavitz. Jack Courier trying to get free from the slot area. Courier fired it on wide on the backhand. Jackman gets it. Declan Jackman over his stick. Eli Burns. Burns for Jackman. Jackman shot. Stopped by Harvey and kicked off to the right. Trying to keep this alive, and through center comes Eli Burns. Burns is up over the line to lead it in. Gets around Zavitz. No, we're getting a penalty coming up here to Burns. Face-off is going to take place off to the right of Poirier. Won by Peterborough. Where gets Ducey dropping it off. Back for Ducey. Ducey, shot! Stopped there by Poirier, right into the glove hand. Wolf now to take this draw. Toros get that loose puck with Stevenson trying to get it out. Couldn't get it out past Wolf. Good job there by Andrew. Held that blue line just by inches. Here comes Ducey. Can't shoot. Puts it in on the backhand where Declan Jackman picked it up. Jackman tried to get it out of the left corner. Liam Stevenson gets it. Gonna look for an open lane. That's over the stick as Martin tried to make his way through. Martin getting it in behind the net. But the Toros get that loose puck and fire it around. Try to get it out past Ducey, but he kept it alive. From the side is Martin. Right to the front of the net. They had a man there, tipped off his stick, and back come the Toros the other way. Backhanded in, right behind the net by Jackman. Peterborough control it, back in their own end. Gonna look for a pass out of their own end. Through center now is Liam Stevenson to try and tip it in. At the side for Buchner. Buchner tried to dump it in. Toros get control of it and just dump it away through center. Through center ice they come. Led in by Miller trying to make his way through Stevenson. Made his way through Stevenson, but Moffat was behind. Miller's on the puck still, trying to get it in front. Wolf has it. Nice drop pass by Wolf for Clark. Clark a shot. Stopped there by Poirier with a blocker hand. Trying to get it out, and Peterborough kept it alive. Rolled on net and can't get to the front of the goal. And cleared away out past Miller. Jace Moffat on his backhand, tried to dump it in. This is for Liam Nolte to try and make it in. Nolte trying to get through, and he's getting held up. Off in that corner. Through center from Clark. Clark with a chance to bring this in. He started the scoring here for Peterborough in the third period by putting them on the board, and they got another one right after that, which is why the Toros have found themselves down by one with 2:25 remaining, brought in by Jackman. Declan Jackman tried to get to the front of the net. At center, Jackman's going to scoop it up and try to make his way through. Declan Jackman now with it, but he's poked off there by Clark. Back to the line for Ramondi. Right to the front of the net, blocked. Ramondi keeps it alive. Ramondi with a shot. Hits a stick and goes in wide. Poirier to the bench for the extra attacker with 2 minutes left. Trying to get it back to the blue line, and it's out. Through center. Right on net and into the goal for Reed as Peterborough put it into the open goal to make it 3-1. Reed gets the insurance marker for Peterborough with an empty netter to make things now 3-1 with 1:40 left. Tyler McEwen tried to dump it in. That's over the stick of Andrew and back into the Peterborough end. From behind the net. Started off well for the Toros. They got the first goal of the game by Jack Courier to make it 1-0. No scoring in the second period. And then Clark put the motivation into Peterborough with a short-handed goal through the 5-hole of Poirier, which tied it up at 1. And then an odd man rush on a shot that just squeezed by Poirier. Made things 2-1, and then we just saw that open netter, which made things 3-1. Here's a chance! Backhand left pad stop there. Poirier's going to go to the bench again. Burns shot, stopped, rebound. Haberling can't control a bouncing puck. On net, last minute of play, and covered up by Harvey. Face-off was off to the left of the Peterborough end. Found and dumped all the way down the ice. And this is going to have enough mustard to go for icing. Face-off is now off to the left of the goal. Going after this loose puck off in the corner. Back to the blue line, and nobody was there to get it. All the way down the ice and into the open goal, right into the center of the net to make things 4-1. Face-off, Ace Kring. Try to go after that. That goes off the boards through center. Here comes a chance for Brown to try and dump it in, but Liam Nolte is on that. Try to get it over here at the side. Knocked down by the Toros. Kring tried to go after it. Here's Ace Kring again trying to go after this loose puck. 10 seconds left to go. And the Toros are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar spot that they've had this year. They're going to have a loss on their record. They had one loss in the regular season, and now they're going to have their first loss in the playoff round as Peterborough are going to come into the Garnet Bay Recreation Complex and pull off an upset, I guess you could say, as they win this one 4-1. A big third period by Peterborough. Clark had that big short-handed goal, which got them off and running, and then that winner that just squeaked by Poirier to make it 2-1. Two more open netters made things 4-1. The Toros are going to have another game this weekend as they're going to play Belleville on Sunday. And these two teams are also going to meet up again. It'll be in Peterborough at some point in time. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.